What's up, everybody? It's your boy Neo-ReXX here with a video for you today. This is gonna be a blog video. I haven't been making many videos lately. I've been playing a lot of back and forth between PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 3, and I want to say everything's going well and everything, and I want to give you my thoughts and everything about the PlayStation 4. As you seen my PlayStation 4 impressive video, I am so hooked and I am so impressed by the machine of the PlayStation 4 and what capabilities, what it can do. Now this is just a stepping forth, and I would like to make this video about the update about 2.50. 2.50 or whatever you like to call the 2.50 update, codename Yukimura. I want to talk about my updates on the progress about Yukimura. Yes, there's been news on the internet. It's been announced on the internet that Yukimura will be releasing soon. Plus, they also have confirmed that when they said this promised feature where you can play a game, and while you're in the middle of the game, you can put your PlayStation in rest mode, and then when you go back to your PlayStation 4, you can launch the game. It will go back straight to the game instead of booting the process all over again. And I gotta say, I'm very excited for that feature. To me, in my opinion, that will be a useful feature when I be for future PlayStation 4 games and everything. When I can play a game and everything where I can just put on rest mode and put it back on and everything, start the game back to back. But I do have my concerns though. Will the game be still running? Will it crash the game and everything? What games are going to be supported? And plus, yes, we all know, yes, I know that there's been a beta testing program, and certain people got a chance to test 2.50 because Sony trying to get all the kinks in and all the fixes out. Sony, the PlayStation, the one thing about the Sony Computer Entertainment company, the servers, the PlayStation Network maintenance, I must say, they are doing a fantastic job keeping the PlayStation up and keeping it for gamers, straight for gamers and everything, and getting all this. Last week, March 20 and 22, I like that we had free online weekend to commemorate the release for Battlefield Hardline. That's another video. Oh, that's another video, guys. For my thoughts about that, that's another video. I did play it at GameStop. That's another video. As Battlefield Hardline, I must say, it's not a Battlefield game, but to me, that's a good thing, because I didn't really like Battlefield 3 or any of the Battlefield games at all. I didn't find them appealing and everything. This new Battlefield is like cops and robbers. It's a different perspective. Some people might consider it not a Battlefield game. You can consider it like a spin-off. For your concern, this is just a spin-off series so they can make a Battlefield 5 or something, like Call of Duty's Footsteps, where they have the Warfare series and they got the Black Ops series. And or something. In that same manner. Some people not consider it it shouldn't one kid say I don't think they should have called it a Battlefield game because it's not really in a war zone and everything. But I did tell them, but they had to put the Battlefield, but think about it, they had to put the Battlefield name on it so it can sell and make more products to say it is it is in the same universe, to say so it's still the same type of game in that manner. If they use a different name, it wouldn't sell. Nobody would be oh, what's this new game or something. By the way, the one thing is, it's not a Battlefield game, but I think to me that is a good thing. Yes, as Battlefield, and I like that the Battlefield team, that DICE, and I forgot the other studio. I forgot the studio that worked on Battlefield Hardline, but I kind of appreciate the approach to it, that they trying to But do they trying to compete with Call of Duty by adding more aspects to the manner? They try to go to other directions like the cops and robbers unique, and also go to a more movie-like tone and have movie actors like Call of Duty. In my opinion, that's a good thing. To me, that is a good thing. Like, it's like an experience. Like, it's like a whole branch out from Battlefield, which I think that's good. And I must say, I think that, to me, I think that's a good thing, that it's not really a Battlefield game, and I can really get into. So those who don't like first-person shooters or not into games, we can really get into it and say, wow, this is really a fun game because it takes elements from other games, yeah. And the graphics, oh, the PS4 version, woo, that smooth graphics look amazing, phenomenon. Okay, that's enough my rant about Battlefield. But my point is, Project Yukimura, like, I gotta wonder what games are supported, like, the games and everything. It's only like I kind of have my doubts too, like, okay, about the rest mode, and we got these other things about share play that we get to record, upload footage in 60 frames per second, and we can also broadcast in 60 frames per second. And we also, and these other features about Project Yukimura. Yes, but now that we're back on the subject of Yukimura, I'm very excited for 2.50 for the Yukimura update to PlayStation 4. I think, in my opinion, that will make the PlayStation base more satisfied and more unique. It gives us more chance to branch out and everything. It focused, like, yes, we all know YouTube. Last year, Google made the update to Google Chrome where we can watch videos at 60 frames per second only on their browser, which is done very well. And I like that this term, that the 60 frames per second is now being more handled, more better, and more useful in this current generation of games that we couldn't do before. Like, yeah, that's why some people, like, that's why, you see, that's why some people are still broadcasting in 720p, and that's why they were still using at the time and everything. The 1080p aspect was not done at the time for video games and everything. They still had its limitations, still had its flaws like the early days, and they need to go on and expand their use and everything. But now that the Blu-ray, now that we getting the 1080p 60 frames per second, we getting these remasters like this is the way it was meant to be played. I'm kind of glad for Project Yukimura, for all these exciting games coming out. I think Yukimura will come out sometime in the summertime. And I think it could come out, don't get me wrong, they say it's very soon. It could come out next month. I am looking forward to it. I don't have that many PlayStation 4 games, but I am looking forward to what the other features and what it offers. There's more updates too. They also said there's other updates too to Project Yukimura. They said you could also customize the buttons on the PlayStation 4. Like, you know, they say for those that would disable people that have special needs and everything, they can disable it where you can use the X and the circle button. Like, for example, you can change it to the triangle and the circle button to select and cancel. Where they can make it more easier for those type of people. And they can just use the right stick and they can select right and cancel for those with disabled people. Where they can customize the button mapping on the system. Not in the game, on the system itself. We can customize the way how the controller works for the system interface, which I think that will be a revolutionary feature. And I think that Nintendo and maybe Microsoft and other companies should take note of what Sony is doing. Right now, I think that's why right now, this year, it seems like Sony is the best place for the gaming right now. Like, I'm not playing favoritism or nothing. I'm a hardcore gamer. I played Xbox. I know I did have my days with Xbox. I did have my times with Nintendo and Game Boy, Nintendo DS. But in Sony too, I'm a gamer. I play all types of systems and many types of games as I can. and other types of games as I can. I like to explore all different types of stuff. Hey, I'm a person like, hey, I'm not the person that's like that's fixated on one thing and like, oh, this is my system, like this is my franchise or whatever, etc. That's the one thing a thing like me. I like to break out and explore all kinds of other stuff in different genres and learn and study. And that's just me. But right now, I think Sony PlayStation is not right now the best gaming system for gamers right now at the moment. With PlayStation Plus, you can't deny that we get free games. You can't deny the fact that PlayStation 4 has amazing graphics, 1080p native display. You can't deny the fact that we getting all these collections and everything, like Borderlands and Devil May Cry. We getting all these features that hey, this is what the developers intended, but due to the hardware restrictions, we had to take it out. But thanks to the PlayStation 4, we can now utilize those ideas, and plus more ideas and them coming out soon. Yes, and right now Sony is killing it with the exclusives. Remasters, like you got the recently just announced God of War 3 remastered. I'm thinking about checking that out. We got Just Cause 3, Mad Max. You got exclusive games like Samurai Warriors 4, Warriors Orochi 3, One Piece, the Warrior series in general, Dynasty Warriors. You got the anime games, One Piece, J-Star's Victory Versus, the Far Cry 4 limited edition, well, exclusive to PlayStation. The Far Cry 4, you know. You got Destiny, which is the ultimate Destiny experiences on PlayStation, yes. And yeah, you got exclusive. They got the games. They got the hardware. Most people buying it because it got superior hardware. Superior Blu-ray. The Blu-ray has improved, yes. Watching Marvel's The Avengers on PlayStation 4 with the smooth 60 frames rate and the 120 with the 240 hertz, it looks amazing. It looks just as good like the movies. Oh my gosh, that Blu-ray, oh my goodness. Oh my god, that picture looks amazing. And the games, oh my god, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, oh frick. Oh, don't get me started with Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. Oh, shoot. Hold on for a second. Where is that thing? Hold on for a second. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, oh my god. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, like, you know, to start my collection, I had to get this. I had to get this game. Oh my god, what way to start my my PlayStation franchise with the franchise, with one of the franchise that made PlayStation what it is today. I mean, Metal Gear was out before on Nintendo MSX, yes. But yeah, PlayStation, yeah. May I remind you why that PlayStation took some of Nintendo, even Microsoft's franchises right now, and helped made them into bigger franchises? It took Ninja Gaiden, it took Dead or Alive, it took Metal Gear Solid, it took all their lesser-known games. It took Street Fighter, it took Mega Man, it took Metal Gear, it took the lesser games like Metal Gear, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger, and Gradius, and Pro Evolution. No, that was a PlayStation franchise to start with. But yeah, you kind of get my point. Like, the list goes on and on and on. It took all these lesser-known franchises and helped made those franchises even bigger stars to what they are today. It even helped made those franchises what they are today. And this year, in the Conrad, this is PlayStation 20 years in the making. This is going to be PlayStation years. For those who've been complaining that PlayStation 4 been lacking in the games department, Sony is going to deliver this year. This year will be the year Sony PlayStation. For 20 years in the business, Sony has proved once again that they are innovative with video games. They prove that they understand the video game business. They understand what makes a game great. They revolutionized the whole term developer inspired. They revolutionized the whole term about video games and entertainment, interactive entertainment. That video games could be like a film entertainment, just like TV stars, and they revolutionaries. And Hideo Kojima, one of those ideas, developers had these ideas that we came up with. Sony's killing it with all the games that made it what it is today. We got Just Cause 3 coming out. We got Metal Gear Solid 5 coming out. We got exclusive God of War 3 Remastered. We got Bloodborne. We got J-Star's Victory Versus. We got One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. And you got the Warriors series. And you got all these other games being remade on PlayStation 4 with new features and added more graphical update support. And straight from Japan, yes. From the Japanese characters, yes. That Warriors Orochi 3, yeah. Because Sofiti is in it. Sofiti is my Soul Calibur gal. Yeah, she's my girl. Yeah, I mean, yeah, shoot. Exclusive, they got the exclusive Japanese games that come to America. Thank you, God! J-Star's Victory, yeah, I said that already. We got Batman Arkham Knight. That got delayed. Sadly, that got delayed. Yeah, but all these games are being made. We got Dead or Alive 5 last round. PS4 version, it was being developed on, oh my gosh, it's so much better. Dead or Alive is so much better. It is the definitive version of Dead or Alive 5. But yeah, I highly recommend it. Dead or Alive 5 was one of the best last fighting games of last gen and everything. And Ultimate Core Fighters was like the free version. I was like, yeah, I wasn't all that crazy about the update. The reason why I stayed with Dead or Alive 5 so I can play with PlayStation Vita players with Dead or Alive Plus and all that and play that. That was like the basic version. And Dead or Alive 5 was the expanded version. Like last round is like the definitive version with all the DLC included. All the 300 costumes included. So you could transfer your save data from Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate. And I must say, it's the definitive version. Like, yes. It's like the best place to play is PlayStation. Like right now, like my friend said, I think PlayStation is the best place to play because Sony is now. I think Sony is like doing it like it's like this right where the PlayStation where the great experience for gamers, which is pretty much true, and they are showing it. After just owning my PS4 for almost nearly a month, it's been like almost a month. It's pretty much been a month, like in the next 2 days. Like for a month, and I'm pretty much impressed. And a lot of people, I like this touchscreen, this touchpad. They revolutionized it. It changed the whole gaming experience, everything. Yes. Try games like what was that game? Shoot. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. Like, yeah. I was surprised on how the game it was improved and everything, where you can use the touchscreen pad and the code. Oh, my favorite part in Metal Gear Solid 5 where the codec speak from the controller, the speaker. Oh, that was so cool. I kind of like that and everything. The codec sequence and everything, how they revolutionized Hideo Kojima and everything. Yeah, my recorded footage, yeah. Like, oh my gosh, Metal Gear Solid 5, I'm excited. Ground Zeroes, I love it and everything. A lot of people complain it's a 4-hour demo. You can beat it in a 4 hour. It depends on what you play for it. But, yeah, I kind of like it. To me, it's a great addition to Metal Gear Solid. It shows you what the Phantom Pain, it gives you a taste. This is just a sample of what the Phantom Pain will offer, which coming out September. I'm getting that collector's edition. Can't wait. Yeah, we getting Final Fantasy X, 2 remastered from PlayStation 3 is coming to PS4 with new features. I kind of like that Square Enix, like when they remake Final Fantasy, they add new features to it. They constantly remaking their games Final Fantasy because they know how popular it is. Like, yeah, I wonder how come they never remade Dragon Quest. Yeah, Dragon Quest Heroes, yes! Dragon Quest has been a PlayStation franchise, yeah. Yeah, Dragon Quest Heroes, the latest crossover between the Dynasty Warriors and another crossover with Dragon Quest RPG, an action RPG, 4-player. Yeah, for the Dragon Ball fans, don't forget Dragon Quest Heroes is coming out to America alongside in the summer, just as J-Stars and Pirate Warriors 3. Yeah, it might have some trouble because one Pirate Warriors 3 and J-Stars Victory Versus. I am looking forward to Dragon Quest Heroes. It just came out in Japan. I saw some stream footage of people online. It's like a tower defense game and everything. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's a unique game, action game, yeah, in the Dragon Quest series. Yeah, because I'm kind of more looking forward to create my character in that game and then playing something like, yeah, then Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm type of person like, yeah, I don't want to play this. I'd rather play that. Yeah, I never played a Dragon Quest game, but I am looking forward to it. Yeah, now that I think about it, I think it's surprising that Dragon Quest has so much familiars with Dragon Ball. They made a Dragon Ball Heroes. Now they got a Dragon Quest Heroes. I mean, Toriyama's making that money. I mean, Akira Toriyama is a kid when it comes, yeah, characterization too. Innovate when it comes to characterization. Yeah, Toriyama is like a character genius. He's a like, yeah, like yes. That's one thing I praise about Akira Toriyama because when it comes to characterization and strong character actor personalities, he's a genius at it. He got that strong character appeal to it that kind of attracts you. Akira Toriyama's a genius. But yeah, that's my thoughts about PlayStation. Right now, I'm excited. We got Street Fighter 5, like yes, the exclusives and all the great games that's coming out. Yes, exclusive and all these 60-minute exclusive to PS4 levels and all that. Like Xbox One got Evolve and also Call of Duty where the DLC come out first, and they got Evolve where they want you to play it on Xbox, but PlayStation got more games. A lot of more developers are focused on there, and it runs much better. I mean, Microsoft has to compete with that. A lot of people need to, Microsoft is really losing, and Nintendo is already working on their next system called the Nintendo NX, but that's another video. But right now, I gotta say, I'm in love with the PlayStation 4 and everything. But yeah, this Neo-ReXX signing out and everything. This video kind of dragged on long anyway about Project Yukimura. I gotta say, I'm looking forward to it. And plus, I'm very looking forward to the rest of the game, what the PlayStation has to offer for its 20th anniversary. It came out, yes, 1994, 2014, yeah, they came out to celebrate it in Japan because that's when it was released. But 1995 nationwide, when it came out worldwide. So it's still kind of, PlayStation's 20th anniversary is still on, it's still going on as far as I'm concerned. It's been like 20 years ago. Yes, the Nintendo 64 I was into, but when 1997 when I got my PlayStation, it was, oh my gosh, it was 1996, or what was it? I think it was 1996 when I got my PlayStation, yeah. No, wait a second. When came out Nintendo 64, I think I got it first, but then the 1997 when I got PlayStation, yeah. And then I was in the Crash and the Spyro games, yeah. I got all the hot games and everything with Crash and Spyro. Then Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid stole my heart. You see this game right here? You see that game? This is my game right here. Yes. It's based on the Essential Collection. Yes. Yes, I had to buy it twice. It's Metal Gear Solid. Shoot. Hey, if they remake it out, alongside Super Mario Brothers is my all-time favorite game. My second favorite game is Street Fighter 2. My third favorite is Metal Gear Solid. Because I hold Metal Gear... Yes, it's true. I hold Metal Gear Solid on a higher plateau than Street Fighter 2 or Super Mario Brothers. Because this game change the way video games can make. Like, this was the Metal Gear game Hideo Kojima always wanted to make. Oh, yeah, and spoilers, in Metal Gear Solid 5, this is the person who we play right here. Big Balls, with Snake, Liquid, and Big Balls. Yeah, the man Big Balls himself, yes. Yes, we return to as Big Boss and everything. Like, I'm looking forward to this is the last day, yeah. Yeah, this is the last game, yeah. Metal Gear Solid. This is the 5. The last game in the series. This is actually it. And I'm excited for what PlayStation 4 and I have to end. I've been looking forward to it. Like, yes. Metal Gear Solid, like, oh my god. It just changed my life. It's an amazing game. It amazes me how the game hold up all these years. The original PlayStation version. The GameCube remake I like, but it's not as nostalgia as the original. Oh man, so sad. I heard Kojima said he wanted to remake Metal Gear Solid, but now that he's leaving, I doubt will we still get that remake. Oh yeah. Look, this video, like, I'm glad you guys watched this video. I'm looking forward to the future of PlayStation and everything. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, like what you want to think about this video and everything. And oh yeah, so that's me. This is Neo-ReXX, and I'm signing out and everything. This Neo-ReXX here is signing out. Have an awesome day. Like, yeah, if you see over here, yeah, you see that? Yeah, you recognize that game? I know if y'all a hardcore gamer. Yeah, that's Capcom versus SNK 2. Yeah, that's Capcom versus SNK 2. Yeah, Bison's been kicking my butt. Oh man, brings back memories. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, Bison's been kicking my butt and everything. Brings back to the old school. Yeah, Capcom versus SNK 2. Yeah, this was like the intimate. In my opinion, this game was the end of the golden era of gaming. Like, yeah, this was like the Swag Song